Welcome to another episode of Lessons from Mom. Today, I'm going to be sharing about entrepreneurship. I mentioned in some very earlier episodes that my mom was a nurse, a trained nurse up to master's level, and who worked in nursing for many years, I'm sure over 30 years. One thing I grew up seeing my mom do, in addition to her nursing with the government, was business. Oh my. My mom sold everything that was possible to sell. I remember the days of her selling the drinks from the Nigerian bottling company, also known as Coca-Cola by brand. She had crates of these drinks in the boys' quarters at the back of the house. And she would sell them, and everybody knew she was a main seller of these products right from her home. My mom would win coolers for selling a particular number, freezers for selling a particular number. She was entrepreneurial. In addition to soft drinks, at some point when that business became competitive and more people had gotten into it, I saw her sell flowers, decorative flowers. And so people would come buy flowers from her for events, decorations, and similar things. And I still remember where she would store all those flowers that she would sell. At some other point, she left flowers and began to sell head ties, which we call gele in my culture. And she sold the best of the products. Jubilee was what it was called at the time. She would sell different brands, but she had this Jubilee, and that's how I got to know the differences in the head ties. Because she would say, you see, this Jubilee is this amount, and then this other one is this amount, and then the other one is this amount. And so people again will order and buy this thing from her. She made me realize that just because you've chosen to work as a personal preference of waking up and leaving the house every day does not stop you from earning extra income, especially if you're passionate about that thing that you're selling. My mom was passionate about everything she sold. She marketed them herself. People came to buy. She took it to some people. At some point, her trunk would be filled with some of the things that she sold, and she would drive after work or on weekends to people's places to sell those things. Such a good example of entrepreneurship. Such a good example of multiple streams of income. Such a good example of having money beyond a salary.
Oh, my mom was extremely enterprising. If that thing was available to be sold, trust me, she sold it. At different times through my life, I remember her selling, like being a distributor for Coca-Cola, selling eggs in the house. If you open the trunk of her car, there would always be gele, lace, ankara, shoe, bag, plate. Like, just think about it. Hot beverage. I remember this really interesting hot chocolate, nice Vita, Medi, which was like a bomb. Like, she just sold everything. And it was really amazing because these things were also available for us to use in the house. So even when things were hard and maybe we were broke, yeah, sure, you will have hot chocolate in the for breakfast, because you just go and take from the stock. You are sure you won't catch a cold because you just go and take from the stock of Medi. All of these memories just remind me of how enterprising she is, and reminds me of the Proverbs 31 woman.
She was a very industrious woman. She had her hands on so many businesses per time. Fine, a senior nursing officer, but she was into so many other businesses. She was a virtuous woman, and she made sure that she passed that on to all of us. And it pays off today. It's really paid off. She was a gift that, we really need to celebrate.
The beauty of her ability to make that additional money, despite the fact that her husband was a well-earning person at the time, because he ran his own company that was very successful in Lagos, Nigeria. But the truth is that her earning that extra money gave her the capacity to help more people. It gave her the resources to be a blessing to people who might be in need around her. So she wasn't just earning so that she could take care of her 5 children with her husband. She was also earning more so that she could be a blessing. And so my challenge to you today is this. Do you have the thoughts of multiple streams of income? That's number one. Number two, if you do make that extra money, what are you doing with it? Are you blessing people? Are you impacting people? Are you putting something aside? My reflection today is totally on how a well-trained professional who was working in her profession could still make money on the side without being stressed. And so I challenge you, go into the comment section and make a comment about how you are making multiple streams of income, how you are doing extra to ensure that you are not tight in these very challenging economic times. This is Lessons from Mom. See you next time.
You're the song I sing, a steady drum beneath my wings. Through every trial, rise or storm, your love still keeps my heart